What is up, guys? It's Fat Leo, and today I'm bringing you the draft analysis of my UPA team. UPA stands for Ubers Pokemon Association, because we're allowing Ubers in this league. I finished PCL, and I didn't have another league to play in. By another, I mean I had two, but I kind of wanted three, and I wanted to do another draft. I really wanted to do another draft, but I wanted to do draft for like a proper league, not an Ubers league, because I don't know what I'm doing in this draft. But still, I started another league. I just got 7 more guys. So we got a little 8-man league here, and yeah, we got to pick from Ubers. So the draft structure, there is no draft structure. You just draft whatever you want, and the only thing is Mega Razakquack is banned, and there's only normal form Arceus. We were talking about whether we should allow plates, and I was like, there's no way we should allow somebody to use whatever plate they want in different matchups, because then there's just way too many things to prep for. Um, and then somebody suggested 2 plates. Everyone drafts an Arceus and can pick 2 plates, and I'm like, that's fair, that works for me. And then someone said we should just ban Arceus. Somebody said we should just do normal Arceus. I said yes to about everything. But ultimately we decided to just keep normal Arceus. Just normal Arceus. So no plates. And only one person gets it. And we decided to allow primals. So that's just Primal Kyogre and Groudon. I don't know if that's gonna absolutely destroy everything else. I have no idea, and I really don't know, because I've never played Ubers. The closest I have come to playing Ubers is playing Anything Goes on the ladder with my PBA team with my week 4 PBA team. That's the closest I've been to playing Ubers, so that's not really much of a comparison. So I don't know how OP these guys are. I don't know if I have a distinct advantage because I have a Primal Kyogre, but whatever. So that's that 8-man league, top 4 make playoffs, and yeah, let's just go over the team right now. So we've got Primal Kyogre. I got Primal Kyogre because I assume that Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre are the 2 best mons in Ubers. I don't really know. I assume they are, but the main reason I got Kyogre is just so I don't lose to Groudon, because when Kyogre comes in on Groudon, then his fire moves do nothing, so he's got to hit me with a ground move, and I highly doubt a ground move from Groudon 2 KOs this guy. And then if I have the rain up, I obliterate him, and I mean, what switches into Kyogre? So pretty much just to counter Groudon. That's why I got him, and I didn't want to draft Groudon himself because I don't like Groudon. So I was like, yeah, Kyogre, Chaco Chalua. That's my Kyogre. Yeah, that's why I got it. Then I got Blaziken. I got sniped already. There was a lot of that. I've never been sniped more in my life than in this draft. And I wanted Sky Shaman because I wanted to flinch with a base 127 speed, and then 80% chance to drop Spadef at Seed Flares. What's a wall? What is a wall? So I couldn't get Shaman because Shaman was picked 1 pick before me, and this all happened because Q sniped Sean, so Sean picked Shaman. Alright? Q sniped Sean. Keep that in mind. Now, I picked Mega Blaziken because I didn't know what to get, man. I don't know Ubers. I'm like, alright, let's go. Blaziken. He's got 160 attack, 150 or 130 special attack, and 100 speed with speed boost. Should be good. Let's go. So I got him. And I like Blaziken. So there you go, Jack Sparrow. And then Asilapiscu, my Skarmory, was actually my 3rd pick. I think it was a little early. I feel like I picked a lot of these mons like in a bad order. I should have picked them in a different order, but I couldn't know when anything would go, and I don't really know what's good because I've never done Ubers, and this is the first Uber drafts. Like, I don't know when mons go, so I'm like, alright, I'll get Skarmory, because Joey once said that spikes are good in Ubers, so I'm like, cool, let's get some spikes. And all I know is that Skarmory has an Uber set in the Showdown damage calculator. Showdown? Is it a Showdown? I don't know. Well, it's got an Uber set there, so I assume it's used in Ubers, meaning it's viable in Ubers, so I got it here. That's just my logic. I don't really know what I'm doing in this draft, like I said. And Skarmory, that's that. You know, it's gonna wall things. I didn't want to play hyper offense here. I don't really like being forced to. I like playing hyper offense, but I don't like having to do it. So I decided to get some walls, some reliable walls. Next, I was like, I don't want to lose to Lugia, so I'm just gonna get Zekrom. Zekrom breaks multi-scale, so I can one-shot, even physically defensive. I think with Life Orb, Fusion Bolt, one-shots, or maybe it's Bolt Strike, I don't know. Whichever one is more power. And he's got a great defensive typing. Unfortunately, no Roost, but he's got a great defensive typing and good defensive stats, and he can actually set subs and not have them broken by a Seismic Toss, which could come in handy. Maybe not. I don't know if anybody got Blissey or Chansey, but whatever. Anyway, Zekrom, I needed an electric type. I wanted an Uber's electric type so I could destroy Lugia and not have to worry about it. Justin's like, just toxic to Lugia. I'm like, nah, nah. I really like to have a Mon that can just obliterate Lugia. Just, boom, that's it, done, no more Lugia. That'd be cool. So there you go, got Zekrom. It's slow, but like, it's fat, so it's good. Next I got Weavile, Lawrence, named after my cat. Next, Roronoa, my Weavile. Hey, so this guy, he's gonna be cool. I pretty much just got him because I wanted an offensive ice type, and he's got 125 speed and 120 attack, I believe. Yep, 125 speed, 120 attack, and that's good for me because in Ubers, like Ubers is fast. Like Ubers is really fast, so I wanted to get a fast Mon that isn't like Weavile's not fast, not that fast for Ubers, I don't think, but it's fast in general. So though I may not be able to outspeed most of the Ubermons, I'll be able to outspeed much of everything else. So like my Ubers are slow. Blaziken and Chakuchalu are slow. However, Blaziken's got speed boost, so like and then Zekrom is slow as hell, so some speed in Weavile. And also Weavile Ice Shard one shots. If I'm Life Orb, I think it one shots. I don't even know if I need don't I don't even need to be Life Orb. If I'm like Muscle Band, I one shot Sky Shaman with Ice Shard, so he does not bother me. Next, my 6th pick was Dark Magician. 6th. Like, I got Alakazam 6th. This is what I mean by I think I got everything out of order, because I got Weavile with my 5th pick, but I had the first pick overall, which is how I was able to get Primal Kyogre. But because I had the first pick, I'd always pick twice in a row, and when it came back around. So I got Mons in pairs. So I got Weavile, and Weavile was originally lower on my list, but I was going to get Clefable, but Quentin, again, Q, sniped Clefable. He sniped me of my Clefable. And then everything moved down. And then I don't know how I ended up getting this guy 6th, Alakazam. I got sniped out of something. I probably got sniped about 9 times in this draft. 8. Let's see. I probably got sniped like 8 times in this draft. So I don't know why I got him 6th. I guess there was nothing better. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted. I wanted Greninja. I was hoping Greninja would come back to me, but there were 2 guys that were gonna pick it, so it wouldn't have happened. So I guess I should have picked Greninja and then Weavile, but like I didn't know how good Mons were. I don't know what order things are gonna go. So I got Alakazam because he's 120 speed, he's fast, he's got 135 special attack, so he's really good. And I feel like it'll be really useful for me to have a Focus Sash, Magic Armand to just stop something in Ubers, like E-Killer Arceus. I could do like 70% with a Focus Blast if I don't miss. I don't know. I can hit the Sky Shaman and they'll all flinch. But I mean, I don't know, like, something can happen. I don't know, maybe stop, something. I don't know. Anyway, Focus Sash thing is, I feel like would be really good just to stop things from sweeping, because I feel like in Ubers, sweeps are just gonna break out. In this league, I think this is gonna be like the messiest league. There's gonna be plenty of 5-0s and 6-0s, and everyone's gonna get swept. Alright, next, I got Donphan, because Carlos Tevez right here is going to be removing hazards for me. Now, I've got two really good ways to remove hazards. Skarmory, who I assume is viable in Ubers because it has a set on the calculator with defog, and then I wasn't content with that because I'm going to use it to set spikes. I want a Greninja. I was going to have 3 spike setters. I was going to have Greninja, Scolipede, and Skarmory, but I got sniped. Greninja and Scolipede. Guess who sniped Scolipede? Q. Again. So, got this guy to spin. And the reason I need a spin is because I want a hazard stack. Skarmory for spikes, Carlos Tevez for rocks, Miltank for rocks, Galvantula for sticky webs. I want to stack hazards and I don't want to have to defog them. Now, ghost types do spin block Gengar, this guy, but because we're in Ubers, people got a lot of Uber ghosts. For example, Justin got Mega Gengar, he probably takes half from an EQ. And then Mike got Aegislash that I know of for his ghost, who definitely takes at least half from an EQ. And I feel like I outspeed Aegislash anyway. Maybe. But that's 2 out of 8 of the teams that have ghosts that Donphan beats one-on-one. Or he doesn't necessarily beat Gengar one-on-one, but he does a hell of a lot of damage. And if I'm at full HP, then I can kill him. I can kill the Gengar if he comes in on me. So that's 2 out of 8 of the teams, and then me being the 3rd team, meaning there are only 5 teams that can potentially spin block Gengar, and spin block Donphan, and I don't know who anybody else has. Maybe they have great spin blockers for me. Oh, I know Justin also has Spiritomb, who can spin block him pretty well. But Earthquake will just chip him down. I don't know why Justin got Spiritomb. Weird. Anyway, that's that. I just need a spin. I would have liked to get Mega Blastoise, but I got Mega Blaziken, so whatever. Gotta settle for the next best. I don't even know if he's necessarily next best, but he's good. He's been a reliable spinner for me in the PCL. Next we got Doflamingo, a spin blocker of my own. Wasn't originally going to get Gengar. I was originally going to get like 4 different mons. I wanted Thundurus, but Bronson sniped Thundurus. I wanted Scolipede, but I moved Scolipede down. That got sniped. I wanted... what else did I want? My god, there's just so many, like everything I wanted got taken. What else did I want to get? I can't even remember. Like, I got sniped so many times. I don't remember, but I got Gengar to spin block because I wanted Ghost. And if you look at my team, my special offense, it's not lacking. But if you look at the physical side, I've got Blaziken, Zekrom, Weavile, Donphan. Then on the special side, and I decided on Gengar before I decided on Galvantula. Or rather, I got them together. I decided on them together because the pair that I wanted to get here was sniped. And my last pick, I wanted Hoop Unbound, but Bronson took a Hoop Unbound, so I got sniped like so many times. So before I got sniped a million times, I had Blaziken, Zekrom, Weavile, Donphan, and my special attackers were Alakazam, Kyogre. So these 4 picks were not done yet, so I'm like, alright, let's go. Special attackers, so I just pulled up Showdown, I looked at the special attack stats of Mons. Gengar's 130. Cool. Gengar escapes Shadow Tag, which is good, against Justin's Mega Gengar and Bronson's Gothitelle. So I'm not getting trapped. And yeah, he's cool and strong. I don't know how he'll do in an Ubers League, but we'll see. So next I got Galvantula, Mr. Uru, simply to... Oh yeah, Gengar's Doflamingo. Just like he was last time I had him in the PBA. I've got Uru right here. It's weak, it's probably not going to do much damage to anything in Ubers. And the thing is, it's not slow. It's 108, which is not fast for Ubers, but like if you saw my team, I only have like 3 mons with I only have like 3 Ubers or something, right? Or maybe I even have 2. Mega Blaziken, Primal Kyogre, and Zekrom. So yeah, I have 3 Ubers. Most people have 3 or 4 Ubers, so it's not like I'll be playing an entire team of Ubers. Mons will get some other use, so it's like bringing NUs up to... it's like bringing NU Mons to matches in your... like in a regular league game, you know, like lower tier stuff. It'll work. It'll be an opportunity for it to work out, and yeah, so... Mainly, though, I want the sticky webs, because Uber is so fast, such a fast tier. If I get webs up, and my opponent has normal mons, like normal speed mons, like up to 150, not goddamn speed Deoxys, I can just, like, destroy things with Kyogre and Zekrom. Because they're both, I think, yeah, they're both 90 speed, and I'm not sure if 90 speed outspeeds 150 speed. If I, with sticky webs, I'm not sure, but I could do a lot of work with these sticky webs. Like Zekrom and Kyogre doing damage under sticky webs is going to be great. And what it also gives me is it lets my Weavile and Alakazam outspeed just about everything else that isn't, you know, like Speed Deoxys. So Weavile and Alakazam, 2 strong attackers, 1 physical, 1 special. I can just tear things up. If I just get these webs up, it'll be great. Like it's weird that I feel like I need webs because my team's pretty fast. Blaziken potential speed, 110 on Gengar, 108 on Galvantula, 125 on Weavile, 120 on Alakazam. So I've got some fast mons, but then again I also have some slow mons. Kyogre, Zekrom, Donphan, you know, Gardevoir. So those mons could really benefit from webs in like a normal situation. But in Ubers, I feel like it'll be extra useful just to get my mons to be able to deal damage, and do work. Next, we've got Miltank via Milan. I don't even know if Miltank is gonna be good enough for an Ubers league, but whatever. I wanted to draft Miltank. Simple as that. I love Miltank. It's my favorite mon. That's it. That's it. And then I got Gardevoir because I wanted Thundurus. That was my last pick. I was probably gonna get Thundurus. Yeah, I was gonna get a third electric type, but only one of my electric types would have been weak to ground, so it doesn't really matter. One would have been weak to ice, which one of them covers, or not covers, but only one of them would have been weak to ice. Two of them would have been weak to rock, but like nothing else on my team's weak to rock, so everything would have been covered. And I wanted to grab it with an Assault Vest. I wanted to do like a specially defensive Assault Vest Volt Switching set, because I think that would have been super, super cool. But Bronson sniped it. I was actually so... When I saw that it was taken, I was so shocked. I was like, why would anybody draft this thing? But I wanted to get it, so I guess I can't say that. So I looked at my team. I saw I didn't have any fairies, and I don't really know if I need a fairy necessarily, because what's gonna be there? You know, I don't even know if there are any fighting types in Ubers. Oh, Lucario. Ho ho, Blaziken. And this doesn't even help me with Lucario. So pretty much I just grabbed a mon that loses to Lucario. So that's not necessarily useful, but I was like, do I have a fairy? I don't know. I also did a lot of this draft while I was at work, because they started yesterday while I was at work, even though I specifically told them we're not going to draft yet. Ridiculous. So a lot of this draft I did while I was at work, so I didn't really get to think about my picks that much. So I picked Gardevoir, you know, whatever. Gardevoir is great. I like Gardevoir. It can be a special wall, which I was kind of lacking. I wanted Clefable, but goddamn Q sniped Clefable from me. So yeah, that's the team. I think the great thing here is that it's really, really balanced, which is what I didn't have in my I don't have in my PBA team right now, and I kind of had it in my last PBA team after I made the mid-season transactions, but it was still a lot more offensive than anything else, which is what this is, but I just didn't want to go straight hyper offense like I did in the original draft of my Season 4 PBA team. That was like nuts when I had one wall, and that was Masharna. Because right now I've got how many walls do I have? Miltank, Gardevoir, Skarmory, Donphan. Like 4 solid walls, and 3 of them are absolutely great physical walls, and one of them is a good special wall. So Gardevoir doesn't really wall like special steel types, which there aren't much of. Like there's Lucario, but Lucario can get walled by Zekrom, maybe. I mean, it's Mega Lucario. It's a threat, as is any Uber. You know, Mega Blaziken's a threat. Kyogre, Groudon, E-Killer, Greninja. I don't know. Everything's a threat. Oh, I think Greninja's gonna be really good. I should have got Greninja. But yeah, and I've got some speed. I've got some slow mons. I have nothing extremely slow except Donphan. Donphan 60 speed, I think. Skarmory 70, and the Gardevoir's 80. And then after that, I've got 90 on Zekrom, and yeah, that's my slowest from there. I've got great offense, bulky offense, frail offense, speed. Do I have priority? Vacuum Wave on this guy, Ice Shard on him. Ice Shard on Donphan. So my priority options aren't great, but yeah, whatever. Don't know how I'm going to beat Deoxys attack. Anyway, guys, that's the team. I think it's pretty cool. We'll see what happens. I don't really have like an opinion on it. I don't know if it's good or not. We'll just see how it performs. So, thanks for watching. Fatlio out.